Hey guys. Okay, wait a minute, stink butt stink. Hey you guys. Yes, I was gonna say today I would say I feel 80% better, but that flu was no joke. I barely get sick. Like the last time I've been sick was probably when COVID-19 came out. Like that was the last time I was sick. Like I don't get sick. But when I get sick, I be like knocking on the pearly gates doors. Like when I get sick, it's no joke. Like me and the Lord was having a conversation. He said, "No, not yet." I said, "Okay," because at this point in time, just take me. Like I can't suffer like that. That's how bad. And this type of sickness, y'all, and you can still see I look pale in the face. Like I did not see the light of day since what, like Tuesday? Oh my God, that flu was worse than COVID. I don't know what it was. I didn't even know it was going around. I didn't even know, like, uh-uh. Nope. Every year I'm gonna have to get a flu shot. Cause no ma'am. Hi, I'm feeling better today too. Yes, me and Liberty was sick, Brielle. But yeah, that type of sickness was no joke. And it was like it just started off. I just thought I had a cough or whatever. And I just had a dry cough and I was just like, oh, maybe it's just something dry in my throat. But no, it was like the dry cough started on Monday because I went to the party on Sunday, and I'm sure I definitely got it from the party because, child, go ahead, Stinkies. I'm sure I definitely got it from somebody in the party, or people in the party didn't know they had it and all that other type of stuff because it was highly contagious. And so I got a dry cough on Monday. It just came out of nowhere because I was like, oh my, I was like, I don't really be coughing like that, you know? Did this happen right after the party? Yeah, right after the party. Because I was going to say Monday I called out. Well, Monday I called out because for one, I had like a slight little hangover, and I think I got home like around 5 in the morning or whatever, and I made sure one of my friends got home safe because me and her, we both ain't been out in like a year. But she jumped right back into the scene or whatever. Like she jumped right back into the scene like she ain't never left. She picked up right where she left off, and I'm like, girl, we can't be picking up where we left off at this age. Like some things, like I can't drink like I used to. Like I promise you I can't. Like I had bought a whole bottle of no, I didn't buy Don Julio. I think I bought Jose Cuervo. I bought a whole bottle. Thank God it was only like $18. But I left it right there on the table. It wasn't cracked open or nothing. I didn't even want to take it home with me. I was like, whoever have it can have it because at this point in time, I can't even, like, my body can't even handle drinking like that no more. You know what I mean? Let alone doing whatever else people be doing nowadays. But I was like, nah, babe, we can't pick up where we left off if we ain't drank and did nothing in months. Or for her, it's been, over a year. And so long story short, I just wanted to make sure she got home safe. She got home safe. I got home safe or whatever. And then on Monday, I randomly just started coughing or whatever. It was like a dry cough, and then I got my period, and I was just like, oh God, like I got to deal with this, and then everything was okay. I was just coughing all day long on Monday, had a slight hangover, and then and the period and everything was cool. Do you take any vitamins, babe? Yes, I do take vitamins. That's why I was like, I don't get sick. Like I work out, I take my vitamins or whatever, and I drink like orange juice, I drink vegetables and all that other type of stuff. I'm not the girly that gets sick. And so Tuesday, I want to say Tuesday, I still was feeling okay. I called out of work Monday. Tuesday, I went to work and I was feeling okay. But you know how you're starting to feel like you're coming down with something or whatever? Like, I felt something in my throat. I was like, something in my throat ain't feeling right. So something wasn't feeling right in my throat. But on Tuesday, I was still able to push through work. I had walked Rufus that night or whatever, and it was my dumb self. I didn't put on no jacket. I just ran him out there, walked him, and then ran back in the house. And y'all, when I tell you, by Wednesday, when Wednesday morning came and the sun came up, that's when I felt like I was dead. Like I felt like I physically could not move. Like my whole entire body was in pain. Like it just hurt to move. And then on top of that, I was extremely cold. Like for some hours I would be extremely cold. I would have three blankets on top of me, and then once the coldness went away, that's when I got really really hot, and then my fever went up to 105 degrees or whatever, and I was just like, I don't know what this is, but maybe I need to rest. Let me see what y'all saying. Empress, I changed my profile as me and oh hey Anaya, y'all famous for changing y'all profile. And so, I'm glad you're better, girl. Me too. I had to get better. Like I said, it was either I felt like I was knocking on the pearly gates door, or whatever, or I was gonna get better. And I knew for a fact that I was gonna get better. Oh, so what happened was Wednesday, I felt dead. I could not do anything. I didn't have the energy to turn on the TV. I didn't have the energy to get out of bed. I didn't have any energy whatsoever. Everything hurt. My head hurt. My throat hurt. My body hurt. I was hot one minute, cold the next minute. Like it was a complete nightmare. And then I called out of work that day. I just literally laid in bed or whatever. I think I took a COVID test, and it was, no, I didn't take a COVID test until Thursday. So I was just like, okay, maybe I just need to call out. I need to sleep it off and all this other type of stuff. And then Thursday, hopefully I'll feel better. Thursday was worse or whatever. So that's when I was just like, nope. I was like, I need to go to the urgent care because I do not know what it is. Because now I feel nauseous. I have diarrhea. And like I said, this was worse than COVID for me. And then I had like chest pains. I couldn't breathe. I was shortness of breath. I was just like, I'm really on my way to go see the Lord. Like, granted, I'm not afraid to go and see the Lord. I'd rather be with him than to be down here with all this hellfire and stuff breaking loose. But I was just like, I didn't realize my life was about to be cut this short. Like, that's how bad it was, to the point where you felt like you was just about to be on your way to see the Lord. I already accepted it. I was halfway there. That's how miserable I was. I couldn't eat anything. The thought of even eating chicken soup turned my stomach. Like all I wanted was just fluids and stuff. And then I did take a COVID test on Thursday. It was negative. And then we went to my mom took me to the urgent care. And that's when they tested me for like strep throat. They tested me for the flu. They tested me for COVID. And that's when my test came back saying that I was positive for the influenza A, and she said it's been the worst one going around like this whole cold and flu season. She said this has been the worst case that she's seen that's been going around because it can turn into pneumonia real quick. Like if you don't catch it, because you only have a certain amount of window. Because I was taking, what is this that I was taking, y'all? I was so sick. I didn't even look at the drugs that she prescribed me. She could have prescribed me anything. I was so sick I didn't even care. But she prescribed me the Camaville or Tamavir or something like that. And she was like, if I missed the window to take the medicine, then the medicine wouldn't have worked pretty much. So that's the reason why I got better, is because I was able to get the medicine in that specific window so that way it can work. Because if I missed the window for the medicine to work, it would have quickly turned into the pneumonia. So I'm just, whoo. I'm just so happy that, I was able to catch it when I can. I know my body. I don't get sick like that. So even if I cough, I know something is wrong. So I would say yesterday I was feeling 50% better. Today I'm feeling 80% better. I'm a little like clogged up here, as y'all can hear. I would say the chest pains is gone. I just still feel a little bit nauseous. So yeah. Hey girl, hey Addie Bug. I know I missed you guys so much. Like I promise, like I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't even tell my girls about the party. Like I missed you guys so much. It's like 5 or 6 different things going on around. You can't. Yeah, I was gonna say. She said there's all types of strings going around or whatever, and it's crazy because with Florida, for the past few days, like last week, it was so cold. Like people getting snow and all this other type of stuff, and that's really unusual when it comes to Florida. So it's been a train wreck. When my mom had COVID-19, she was sick, but I didn't get sick. Of course, when it was not COVID, I got sick. Right, exactly. I was going to say, when I had COVID, I'm trying to think, how did I even know that I had COVID? I think what happened was I was starting a new job and they was like, they was making everybody get tested for COVID. And that's when I realized I had COVID. But I didn't even feel the symptoms until like 2 or 3 days later. Hey Valeria, yes, I missed you guys so much too. Hey Addie Bug. Me and my brother are food poison. I haven't thrown up yet, but my brother did. See, it's so much going around. People are getting food poisoning and all this other type of stuff. Hey, how you feeling today? Thank you, girl. I'm feeling 80% better. Like I would still say that I feel a little bit nauseous, but I feel 80% better. Oh, I have to go eat. Bye. Okay, girl. Then I got, oh, hold on, wait. You so funny. I felt like that about 3 years ago when I got COVID. I was telling my mom I was cool. Brielle, so she said I was telling mom. Now you was telling your mother you was on your way to go see the Lord. And I know your mama probably on like over there having a heart attack. But no, for real, that's what it really feel like. It feel like you just I knew I was doing right by people. So that's why I was like, listen, if I'm on my way to go see the Lord, he gonna let me right on in because I've been doing right by people. I ain't been doing no wrong. I've been cleaning up my life. So that's why I just accepted it. I was like, listen, I know I'm getting on up in here. They gonna just open up the door for me and let me walk right on in. But that's exactly how it felt. Then I got pneumonia, so I'm glad you caught it. Oh no, I never had the pneumonia. What that feel like? Got the flu right now in the hospital right now. See, that's what the lady was saying. She was saying if I didn't catch it when I caught it or whatever, it would have been turned into a hospitalization. Rebecca, I pray you get better, girl, because like I said, whatever I had or whatever, it was no joke. Oh my goodness, everybody is sick. Y'all, we gotta wash our hands. And that's why I'm confused with how I get sick. I carry hand sanitizer with, like, I'm a germaphobe. I'm a hypochondriac. Like, when people be sneezing, like, say if somebody sneeze in like the aisle, like say if somebody in a grocery store and somebody sneeze in aisle 7 and I gotta go in aisle 7, I'll walk around the whole grocery store until it kind of like clear out and other people went through it a couple of times, and then I'll go into aisle 7. Like, I'm that type of person. That's why I was like, I ain't been sick. Welcome back. Thank you, Dean. It feels so good to be back, y'all. And even still, like yesterday, I mustered up the courage and I was able to find some strength to film like some content or whatever. And I filmed a little bit today as well. So I'm happy to be back because I was the main one talking, all gas, no brakes, all gas, no brakes. And then I get halt and stop right in my tracks. Poor mama be like, right. I was about to say, when we talking about beating the Lord, our mamas be like, wait a minute now, what you talking about? That's why my mother was like, no, we gonna have to go to the emergency room if you talking about talking like this out of your mouth. I had walking pneumonia. One lung was full of fluid. Oh, yes. So that's what the pneumonia is, when your lungs start to fill up. I caught it right before it got into the other lung, girl. They say it'll drown you. Yes, that's exactly what that is. Now that we talking about it, cause I was like, wait, what is the pneumonia? But yeah, they said that it'll like the pneumonia will drown you from the inside. Child, that's why I be sitting up here talking about let me get right with God, cause you just never know. Like, for real, for real. That's why I was like, child, no. And I'm glad that you caught it. Like, stuff like that, you gotta catch. Like, you have to know your body. It's so important to know your body. Like I said, for me, even a cough or whatever, something is wrong. It's either allergies or sinuses or something, but I need to go and get seen or whatever. And even still, like, I haven't found a primary care doctor in Florida, but I really need to make it my business and find a primary care doctor in Florida. Like, I need to do a full physical. I need to get a full, like, blood thing or whatever. Like, I usually stay on top of that, but I haven't, since I moved to Florida, but trust and believe I will be back on it because I don't know what that is that's running around. And y'all know I'm usually home most of the time during the day, so it's probably good. Like, I didn't, so y'all don't judge me. I don't know about y'all, but don't judge me. But I I never got the COVID-19 injection. I never got it because to me it just they was in the lab cooking up something real quick, and like I just felt like they came out with it too soon for me to put it in my body. You know what I mean? I didn't get vaccinated either. Okay, because I about to say, don't judge me on here, y'all. But I never got the COVID vaccine. Like, with me, I'm just so like, and I know people probably roll their eyes in the back of their head, but I'm so like such a believer of God, and I know that I take care of myself. Like, I go to the gym, I eat right. Like, I'm not smoking cigarettes. Yes, I used to smoke weed, but I don't even do that no more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anything in my body. I just want a clean body. Yeah, I drink from time to time, but this past Sunday made me realize I don't even care to drink. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to live a clean, healthy life. Um, So I didn't feel the need to put something that they just cooked up in the lab into my body, and it ain't been out, ain't nobody tested, and you know what I mean? And then people was saying they was getting sick as a dog from that and all that other type of stuff. So I was just like, but the flu shot was something that I was getting every year. So now I feel like I need to get the flu shot every year because I don't even think I've ever had the flu. The worst sickness that I've always had was like the stomach virus. So the flu shot, I will start to incorporate that into my like annual health care and all that type of stuff because the flu shot has been around. So that's the same way I felt. Yeah, a lot of people felt that way. And it was like they was forcing it on us. Like they was just like, even at the last job that I had, I think right before I quit and I moved to Florida, they was just like, if you don't have the flu shot, or, I mean, the COVID-19 vaccination, you can't work here. And I'm just like, I'm not about to shove something in my body. This is my body. Like, you're not about to tell me to throw something in my body all because whatever the hell just came out. And then even when I did get COVID or whatever, to me, it wasn't nearly as bad as what I just had just now or whatever. And then, like, my mom or whatever, she was so mad at me because I didn't get the COVID-19 vaccination, but I had COVID and I was around her and she never got it. So, and she had the vaccine. So, or some people, no, some people, what am I trying to say? She didn't get the I mean, wait, what am I trying to say? She got the vaccine, but she never got COVID, but it was still people who got the vaccine who was still getting COVID. So I'm happy that you are feeling better. Thank you. Yes, I'm happy that I'm feeling better too. I just recently stopped drinking myself. Congratulations to you for leveling up. Yeah, I was just about to say, especially like, I just feel like I don't really need it. Like, I have a bubbly personality. Like I said, I might have a shot here and there or whatever. Like, when I go on to the cruise in March or whatever, I might do, like a shot here and there because I'm on vacation. I might sip on something a little bit. But as far as buying bottles and buying drink packages and stuff like that, like I bought a whole bottle and did not even crack it open and I left it on the table. Like I didn't care. Like when I looked at it, it just made me sick. Like I don't need all of that. I don't need all of that. I don't like always feeling like I have to pee. Like I don't like the taste of alcohol, to be honest with you. Like if I drink, I'd rather just sip on a little something, like have a little drinky drink, a cute little drink. But I don't need to do all that hard stuff. And then like with me, I'm grown, so I need to be able to bounce back. Like the next day, I shouldn't have to call out of work because I got a headache, or you know what I mean? Like the next day I had a meeting. I still had to go to my meeting at 12 p.m. or whatever. Like I just don't want to have that hangover type feeling. Like I don't know. It's just not for me. Like it's not something that I have to do. It's not something that I have to have. Hey Ashlyn, the day messaged you on your post is when I got sick. So yeah, I was gonna say so many people been getting sick, y'all. It's not even funny. Like so many, and I had to muster up the courage. I didn't even tell y'all that I had a client who booked me to get her makeup done on Friday. She booked her appointment maybe I would say the beginning of this month. She had booked her appointment because she was going to a wedding. It took all of me. It took all of me not to cancel her appointment. And more so because I was contagious. You know what I mean? But Friday was one of the worst days too. But I did muster up the courage, so I sprayed everything down with Lysol. I sprayed everything down with alcohol. I wore a mask when I did her makeup, and then I wore gloves too when I wore her makeup, and I wore like a coat, and I had everything sprayed down and stuff. But literally, I had mustered up the courage to do her makeup. It turned out pretty. But y'all, after that, after I did my client's makeup, I felt like I was about to die all over again. Like, but I felt bad because I was like, she already booked for this appointment a month ago. And if I cancel on her, because I was going to cancel like 24 hours before, I was going to send her back her deposit. I was going to try to find her somebody else, but I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and take it, because I don't want to be responsible for finding her somebody else. I don't want to, you know what I mean, I don't want to interrupt her plans or anything. So I just went ahead and just did her makeup. But y'all, when I tell you, I was about to die. So now I'm cleaning up the room, like I'm spraying everything with Lysol and stuff, and just trying to like wash my sheets, and just I had the house professionally cleaned on Monday. Paid $150 for our cleaners. They come every 3 months. Had the house professionally cleaned just to get sick the next day. So now I have to take the sick back out the house. So for all of y'all who are sick, make sure you wash your sheets. Make sure you wipe down the doorknobs. Make sure you wipe down the refrigerator, because if you have other people that live in the house with you, you don't want to get them sick, and you don't want to get them re-sick, and you just feel better anyway. Like when the house is clean, like you start to feel clean yourself. So that's just like a little tidbit. We have like disinfectant wipes, we have disinfectant spray. So yeah, you guys, I'm sure y'all already know that, but just so you know, and still try to get up and take a shower. Like, I know we be sick and laying in the bed and stuff, but when I'm sick, I still have to try to find the strength to get up, take a shower. You want to change your pajamas every day, because you don't want to keep laying and festering and sick. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to lay in it. You don't want to what's the word called when you trying to get some steak prepared? What they do to the steak before they put it? You don't want to marinate in your sickness. So get up, try to, take a nice hot shower, because that'll help you. Change your pajamas every day, wash them when you get better, and then that also helps with you getting better too. So drink plenty of tea. I know Monica, I don't know if Monica is on here, but she recommended the medicine ball that they have at Starbucks. That did wonders. It will take everything that's clogged up in your throat. It will take everything out. But y'all, we gotta beat this sickness so we can get prepared for spring break and all that good stuff coming around the corner. Thank you, FNS. Good morning. It is important to keep your hands washed and change your gloves. Absolutely. I was gonna say keep everything washed. Like, still wash your butt or whatever. Still brush your teeth. Like, it's still important to keep everything washed. Like, this is when people started doing COVID, like how they was wearing masks and carrying around hand sanitizer. Me and my mother was always doing that anyway. I was like, why do it take COVID for people to carry around hand sanitizer? Like, why does it take COVID for people to carry around tissues in their purse? It shouldn't take COVID for us to be clean. Like, this should be something that we already should be incorporating. That's why I never get sick, because I'm already a clean person. So like, and even with your bed sheets, like, you should always be constantly changing your bed sheets and all that type of stuff. You don't want to just lay in this stuff. That's how you keep the sick away. But sometimes you just can't, you know, like I was around a whole lot of people. I didn't know any of these people from Adam or Eve, so I'm sure I got sick from the party. Like I'm pretty sure I got sick from the party. I didn't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and then it was at nighttime or whatever. It was cold in Florida. It's been the coldest that it's ever been that I've seen it before or whatever. So I knew my black ass was bound to get sick. But I thought I was at least gonna get like a cold. I didn't think that I was gonna be down bad. So, ooh, sorry, y'all. And I ain't even get to tell y'all, for one, I ain't even get to tell y'all nothing about the party. I ain't get to tell y'all about my hair. No, I think I did tell y'all about my hairstylist or whatever. Like, it break my heart, but I am in the process of finding um just like new hairstylists that maybe have a little bit more professionalism and stuff that I'm looking for, and a little bit more just overall like kindness or whatever. So I think I did tell y'all about that, but I didn't tell y'all about um the party. The party was fun or whatever. It's glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much. It was a fun party, don't get me wrong, but I don't see this the part where I feel like I be dibbling and dabbling. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm not trying to dibble and dabble no more. So it's like it was a fun party. It was definitely, it wasn't no drama, it wasn't no nothing. But as far as the environment, I just feel as though I don't want to be in those type of environments no more. And there's no shade to, people who love those type of environments. It's just with me, just like what somebody said earlier, like you're trying to level up. That's essentially what I'm trying to do. And like alcohol and drugs and all that other type of stuff don't really have to be involved in like you don't have to be surrounded by alcohol and drugs in order to have fun or whatever. Like I want to have like the cutesy type of fun. You know what I mean? Like the brunch, or like if it is a party, is like a nice, elegant or whatever. And it wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't nice and elegant. It was just like it was a hood party. It was like a classy hood party. So, but I don't know. Like I just, like I said, it wasn't no bad vibes. Like everybody was partying, everybody was excited and all that type of stuff. But it's just like I don't know if I care to really be in those type of environments anymore or whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know, because I don't want to feel like, I'm being judgy or whatever, because I'm not being judgy. It's just, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, the hat to match, like, those type of, like, I want to be in new type of environments. Like, I be seeing people, like, going to conferences, and then they might, like, go to, like, a nice, cute little lounge, have, like, a nice, cute little hookah and all that type of stuff. Like, that's more what I'm trying to be on or whatever. Like we only there for like 2-3 hours max, and then it's time to go home. Like that's what I'm trying like type of time I'm trying to be on. I'm trying to sanitize these. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Steven. Now that you're feeling better, I'm gonna need my uniform. Now that see, I already gotta go back to work today. Y'all ain't about to be putting me back to work that quick to where I'm sitting over the sitting. At least give me another day. Cause as soon as I woke up yesterday and I told My mother, I was like, Mom, feeling, a little bit better. She was like, oh, okay, you going to work today? What? Give people time to get their senses together. Damn. No, I'm trying to wash the sickness out the house. Your uniform ain't got no sick in it. Your pictures were gorgeous as always. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say I took some cute nail day child. I had a lot of editing to do on them photos because it was rough, but I wonder if anybody wrote me back. Sorry, y'all. The ghosted woman. I'm doing laundry too, boo. Yes, Sundays is reset days and all that type of stuff. But today, yes, for sure. I'm trying to everything. Today would be my first day at work pretty much in the whole week. And I haven't eaten anything yet. Like I said, I still feel nauseous. But I'm gonna try like maybe some toast or something. But yeah, but what do y'all feel like? Like for all of the older ones in here, do y'all feel like, after a while, like you don't want to be in certain scenes? Like I want to be in the scenes where like I'm at the football games and I'm in the box in the high rise in the box offices with the food and stuff. Like that's the type of party and scenes I want to be in the more elevated party scenes. And I don't want to like make it sound like the party is beneath me, or you know what I mean. I don't feel that way at all, because I love a good hood party. But because I'm getting older, I want to have a family, I want to have kids, I have a brand that I'm building. Like I want to be more in like a elevated party scene. Like I don't want it to be like, I don't I hate to say it that way, but that, I mean, it's the God's honest truth. Like I just don't want to be in those type of scenes no more. Like I don't even really want to. That's more so why I'm trying to find different girls who I kind of align with or whatever, as far as hairstylists or whatever. Like I'm just ready for a different change, because I feel like God ain't going to really give me what I want if I'm 1 foot in and 1 foot out or whatever. I got to change all the way through. So that's more so what I feel like. Um I'm so scared to see what my team lead got to say. But yeah, that's where I'm at in my life, you guys. So like I said, the I feel you on this, sis. See, I was about to say, maybe it's just me, because I was like, I don't want to be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's like I want to be in the elevated party scenes. Like I don't have to be around the weed smoke and all that other type of stuff. Like I don't have to be around that anymore. And I just want to be on that grown and sexy type of vibe. But I don't want people who, like my friends who are still on that, I don't want them to feel like I think I'm better than them. It's not that at all. It's just more so I've been there, done that, got the hat to match or whatever. Did it all my 20s, did it half of my 30s. Like I want to see what it looked like in different scenes. I want different doors to open, and those different doors ain't gonna open if I'm still walking through the same doors I've been walking through since I was 20. No, I have taken a step back. Yeah, I was gonna say I've taken, well, at Sunday I went back to the old ways. But if it's that type of party, like when people invite me to parties now, I need to be like, well, what type of party is it? What type of crowd is it? If they say it's a hood, if it's like a hood grown and sexy, I'm gonna have to pass on the hood grown and sexy. I love the hood, shout out from the hood or whatever, but I left the hood for a reason. you're in your 30s, so of course you're gonna go for something classy. Yeah, I was gonna say I just wanna, if I'm gonna go out to a party, I wanna, step out. I wanna put on my cute little dress. Like my outfit, y'all, it smelled like, and I'm so proud of myself because I did not smoke any weed. Like I said, the last time I smoked weed was probably, it's almost about to be a year, which I'm proud of myself for that. So, but I was in a party where everybody was smoking weed. And my outfit, when I took it off, and the next day I woke up and I kept smelling this stench, and I was like, what the hell is that smell like? It just smelled so bad. And of course I was drunk, so I probably took my clothes off and threw it in a corner somewhere. And I was like smelling, I was like, what is that smell? And then literally it was my clothes, because it smelled like pounds and mounds. I don't even like. And see, I was about to say, Kenya, I was just about to speak on that. I was about to say, when I was in the party, it didn't bother me because of course, like everybody was doing it didn't bother me, but it didn't really start to bother me until I smelt it on my clothes, and it smelt so bad it turned my stomach, and I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. I hate those type of parties. Yeah, I was about to say I'm good on them. I'm good on them. Like I was seeing with one of my coworkers, she was like, I don't even really want to be in those type of environments. And she was like, granted, she was like, the girl, she'll bring the city out and all that other type of stuff, but like cities like Tampa, like, you know what I mean, like Miami, like them hoods or whatever, they gonna have the ounces, they gonna have the pounds, like everybody was rolling up, everybody had, you know what I mean. And I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm so good on them. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm so good on it. And like I said, I've been there and done that. It was fun while it lasted, but I smell, and I know if I smelt it, I know for a fact my mother smelt it. And I can't have her house. You know what I mean? I can't disrespect her house like that or whatever. And even if I was in my own house, like I don't want that stench in my own house or whatever. And that's how I felt. I was like, wow, I'm really proud of myself because I used to be a pothead. Like I really used to be a pothead. Like I was a pothead. I didn't start smoking until, I would say, I was graduating high school. I dibbled and dabbled with it when I was a senior at high school, but really, really, I started smoking when I was in college. And I mean, smoking, I was like getting into it or whatever. But when I moved to Florida too, after I graduated college and all that type of stuff, like I was smoking all day, every day, had to have it. When I woke up, I rolled up. I was, smoking on my lunch breaks. I was smoking when I got home. I was always smoking. So I didn't mind being in that environment. But now that I don't smoke no more, oh, it turned my stomach. And that drinking, all that drinking and stuff, I ain't gotta do that either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And like my lungs been clearer or whatever, because I got asthma. So what I did, and I always had a smoker's cough. I'm always like, like I'm always doing that every so often, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I always hated going to a party, coming back smelling like weed, right? Especially if you ain't the one smoking it. They don't give a damn about those of us that don't smoke, so I just don't go. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's a smokers party, like them hoods party, like they came there literally to do that, because it's not so often that you can go to a club and just light up a blunt. You know what I mean? Like it was a club. It is a club down here where you can go in there and light up a blunt. And I would just go to that club just so I could light up a blunt. But really out in public is not really so many places, especially here in Florida, since it's not legal technically, which is crazy because everybody smoke. Like they're going to that party just so they can light up a blunt and enjoy their vibe, which by all means get it, because I used to do it too. I wanted to go to that party just so I can enjoy my vibe, but I'm not on that anymore. So it, like you said, Brielle, is no point of me even going to the party if I know that's what they're gonna do. Now a hookah, I'll have me a little hookah and stuff like that, something cute, something chill, but even I'm not even trying to do a lot of that, because as far as what I know, it has nicotine. Some of that she should be having nicotine in it, and I don't want any of that in my system. And that coal and stuff, I just don't. I smoke, but not like that. Yeah, I was gonna say I was a heavy smoke. Hey girl, my uncle gave me advice. He was like, you party, you get beat up. Every party I went to was followed by drama the next day. I was gonna, yeah, and that's something too. I was gonna say, luckily it wasn't no drama at this party, but it was more so a like safety thing, because people were extremely drunk. People were extremely under a lot of influences. So we all can't be under the same influences and then we're jumping in a car, you know what I mean? So it was more so of that this time around, instead of like fights and stuff. Thank God it wasn't no fights. It was a lot of security there, but I stopped the hookah too. Yeah, I was gonna say the hookah might have to get stopped. Like, I don't mind hitting it a little bit, but I do have to ask a lot of questions before I even get one now. But yeah, I'll have me a nice cute drink for the occasion, but not drunk. See, and that's what I realized too. I was like, I'm not trying to get drunk. Like, if I get faded, or and I'm just like to the point where I'm feeling good, I don't have no headaches, like I'm just sitting right where I need to be, then that's what I want to do. Hold on, y'all. Hey, mom. I'm up feeling a whole lot better.
Well, thank God.
Yes, thank God.
You back at work?
I start work at 2:30.
Okay.
But this girl, she said she was gonna switch, and I can give her my phones, and she can give me the email, so I'm not talking on the phone, because my voice still going. So I'm about to submit that now, but I don't start for another hour.
Oh, good.
But I feel 80% better. I still feel a little nauseous. So I haven't eaten anything yet, but
You want me to make you some pancakes?
I think bread would be best.
Oh, so I need to go get some bread.
No, not bread. Like, I mean, pancakes would be better than like bacon.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Because there's some left.
No, so. No grease.
Grease. Yeah. So I'll fix that for you.
Okay. Hi, you're so pretty. Thank you. Drunk people creep me out though. Them spirits come out. Yes, them spirits. And see that, and that's what I don't want on me. I don't want that spirit to be on me. Yeah, I'm talking back to my peoples.
Oh, you on the peoples. Oh.
Yeah, I missed them and they miss me.
Of course.
My supporters. But they was all sick too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going around real bad, whatever this is. But I'm glad you made it back in one piece. I still smoke, but that's for the weekend. So yeah, and I was gonna say, it's no judgment here. Like I said, I had to have it. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be like, every time I got paid and all this other type of stuff, like, I just had to have it. But also with me smoking weed, it put me in a financial turmoil. Like, I wouldn't have been financially, like, when I lost my job and stuff. How I lose my job and I'm still finding money for weed. So it's like I had to think about a lot of the choices that I was making. A lot of the choices that I was making, I did to myself. You know what I mean? But honestly, is no judgment. Like if you got it, if you can do it, by all means, I don't judge. But I just know that I just know what I see for my future and what I want for my future. It doesn't involve that, you know what I mean? And I can't keep letting it suck me back in or whatever. Like I really want to live my life for God, and whatever people do is their business. I know some people, they get a prescription and all that type of stuff, but with me, I don't want to do it at all. I want to live a clean, healthy life, and if I need to take medicine for cramps and all this other type of stuff, then that's what I'll do. I found out that my sister's boyfriend actually lives in Tampa, Florida. Oh, okay. Nice mama mines would say, get out, get out my house. Well, I'm not doing what I used to do. So if I was still doing what I used to do, she would have definitely told me that I would have had to leave her house. So it was probably a good thing that I lived with my mom. Can you please show us your nails? So I don't think I showed you guys my nails, but yes, I have French almond nails now. I just got a basic French because when I did get them done, I didn't have time to get anything else, so I just got basic French. I'm new to the stream. Hey Mason, welcome in. We're just talking about, I don't know how old you are, whatever, but we was just talking about partying and all that other type of stuff. I'm from Louisiana. Oh, welcome. I heard Louisiana got some good food. Yeah. Thank you. No, I meant if I had been sick, she doesn't she doesn't want to catch it. Well, I was glued to my room the whole entire, like I didn't even have any energy to I barely had any energy to get up to use the bathroom, but stink stink stink. Okay. But but no, I'm mindful when I'm sick, cause like I said, I don't want to be around nobody else and they're sick, so I'll be spraying, like, after I didn't walk somewhere, I'll wipe the doors down or whatever. Like I'll wear a mask and all that type of stuff. So I'm mindful. Like, see, I have my mask right here, but I am mindful of my sick because I don't want to be around nobody else when they sick, and I want them to be spraying Lysol and all that type of stuff too. Shoot. Oh, but you guys, I have well, no, I'll surprise y'all when I can, but I did something stupid. I did something stupid. I'm gonna do like a little short. It's gonna be a YouTube short or a TikTok or whatever. But I did something super super stupid before TikTok went away or whatever, but I can't do it now. Like I can't show the world now because I'm still not feeling too good and I'm still a little nauseous. But why is this like this? But once I'm feeling better, I can show you guys what I did. But it was like the most stupidest thing that I could ever do. And as soon as TikTok came back, my mom was like, "Well, why won't you cancel the order? Why won't you cancel the order?" But it's too late, and I was already committed. But I still can't believe what I did. But we're here now. Beautiful hand gestures and breathtaking nails. Oh, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I was gonna say it's just something simple. Like I'm a lady, so I gotta keep my nails and stuff and my hair and stuff done. So I gotta show y'all the new hairstylist that I might be um going to, because like I said, the other one, my old one, she was, or my one that I've been going to for 8 years, like she's just, I just don't like when people start to feel too comfortable with me and they feel like they can talk to me any type of way and stuff like that. Like that's one thing I don't like for people to do, is like when people start feeling too comfortable or whatever. Like when people start getting too comfortable with me, that's when it's time for me to cut them off, or I gotta check them, or whatever the case may be. But because of previous um because of previous hold on, y'all. Because of previous issues that I've had with her already, like I was trying to like give it a chance and all that type of stuff. But after talking with my cousin and after talking to some of my friends, they was just like, no, they was like, it's time to move on. And then she, like I said, I want to find like a hairstylist who's not into all of that stuff that we was talking about either, like, or whatever. Like I want to find a nice young girl like my age who, you know, she's like a girly girl or whatever. Brielle said, get the hell on. See, I knew you was going to agree with everybody else, because everybody else is like, hell no, like, don't let her talk like that. Brielle, was you in here when I was talking about how she got upset with me because I purchased the body wave hair, the frontal. It was the frontal and 3 bundles or whatever, and it was body wave. And the frontal and 3 bundles was $60, but the straight bundles and frontals was $110. And I was just like, well, I'm not spending 100. As you can see, the style ain't really last that long. You know what I mean? I was only wearing it for the party, so the style ain't even really last that long. So I was like, I'm not about to spend $110 and then gotta spend $150 for the hairstyle just for one night. And as you can see, the frontal is lifting up and all this other type of stuff. And so did I tell you how she was like, so you don't want to wear this curly? And I was like, no, I asked to wear it straight. And she was like, see, now I see why hairstylists, or no, she was like, now I see why bitches, something she said, I don't even remember because I've been sick. But she was like, she pretty much went off on me because she was like, that don't even make no sense, that don't even make no sense, or whatever. You could have just bought straight hair. And I was like, well, I'm not trying to buy the straight hair because the straight hair was 40 to 50 extra more dollars. And I was like, and I'm only wearing this for pretty much one night. The style ain't even going to last that long. It's a frontal ponytail. It's going to be so much pressure, you know, with the ponytail already drooping down or whatever, and the frontal already sliding back. And she was like, yeah, but that don't even make no sense. Like, that don't even make no sense. And I was like, yeah, it does make sense because hair can be straightened. And she was like, so you worried about saving you money, but you ain't worried about saving me no time. And she was like, now I see why bitches be charging extra. Now I see why bitches be charging extra. And I was like, well, I mean, if I gotta pay extra just for you to straighten it or whatever, then you can go right on ahead, or I can just wait until I get home because it's not even that serious. I'm paying you for a service, so give me what I asked for, period. Exactly, give me what I asked for, period. Like, I'm the payer. You are receiving the payment for a service. So what is the problem? Like, I'm the one, and then I'm paying you for a service that's only gonna last what, 2 days? So if anything, you're getting more out of it than I am, or whatever, for what, standing on your feet for 2 hours and you already made $150, when I have to get yelled at by these people for 4 to 5 hours to make 6 hours to make $150. Like, why? Like, she literally went off on me and she was like, it don't make no sense, it don't make no sense. And I was like, you know what, don't even do it. I was like, I'll just straighten it when I get home. But if I am paying somebody, you, for one, don't tell me what to do with my money or whatever. Don't tell me what to do with my money. And then okay, so I guess everybody right, girl, I wouldn't go back to her Her customer service sucks. Yeah, I was gonna say it, especially like after what she did to my mother or whatever last year. I shouldn't have went back to her, but I went back to her because I did not have nobody else to go to. And she been doing my hair damn near for almost 8 years. But it's like you sitting up here talking to me any type of way or whatever. Like I ain't been a loyal customer or a loyal client to you. I was just like, but it makes me upset because one of my coworkers, she know my hairstylist too, and she was like, see, the thing about Tiana is she don't care. And I was like, but I don't understand why God will bless people like that with a business or whatever. And it's like she not gonna care. She not gonna care if she lose me as a client because she might end up getting three more. And I was just like, I don't understand why it worked like that, but it's not for me to understand. So my coworker, she gave me a new hairstylist to go to, and she was like, I feel like she fit what you're looking for a little bit better. She was like, her customer service skills is A1 or whatever, and she was like, she's not like wishy-washy. Oh my God, what the hell? She sounded like she was trying to get lazy. And that's the thing. She's gotten real lazy when it comes to hair. They already don't wash hair. They already don't wash hair. As you guys can see, I got this hairstyle done less than, no, it's been 1 week. It's been 1 week and what, 2 days? Because I got it done on Friday. So it's been 1 week and 2 days. The hairstyle barely lasts a week because the lace was already lifting up 2 3 days ago. So it's like the hairstyle only don't even last a week. So why are you so lazy? The hairstylists nowadays, they're lazy and they're rude. I understand a time crunch, but you're the customer. That's just rude, right? It's just rude. And like I said, she's been doing my hair consistently for the past 8 years. And my cousins, my best friend, everybody was like, it's time to go. They was like, it's time to go. Find someone else. No matter how long you've been loyal to her, she doesn't respect you. See, and that's why they said, that's why my cousins and all them said it's time to go. It's time to go because it's like, how are you telling me what to do with my money to make your job easier? That don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. So my coworker gave me this girl to try. She said that she likes her. Her name is Selena, and her customers look different. Like her hairstyles look more so what I'm trying to transition to. Like I'm not trying to do all them ratchet hairstyles anymore. Like I'm trying to do more like elegant, like clean girl looks or whatever. So even her clientele look different or whatever. So I'm gonna give her a try and see. And she includes, see, I don't mind paying a little bit extra for me to get my hair washed. So for me to get a wig install and fresh braids and a hair wash is only 175. So that's not bad or whatever. So I was like, I'll do that. But it's crazy because like people said, God, when God is trying to level you up, everybody can't go. And even though she's been doing my hair for 8 years or whatever, I feel God is leveling me up. And it's gonna be some things I get invited to and all this other type of stuff where she can't come with me. Like I can't refer people to her if she got a nasty attitude like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's time to go. Find someone else no matter how long. Yep, I was gonna say it's time to go. What a disappointment though. And now it's just added anxiety to find a new person and wondering if they're like your last stylist, but this new stylist sound a lot better, right? And that's the thing. It's always anxiety for me, especially to find a new hairstylist because I've only had three hairstylists in my life. Like, I've never been like a chair hopper or anything, because it's like once I find somebody solid, I don't want everybody in my head. I want somebody who learns my hair, who know how to grow my hair and all that other type of stuff. And she used to do that. Like, she used to care about your hair underneath, but now it's all about laying down wigs and all this other type of stuff. Like, with me, I'm actually allergic to the wig glue that they put on on that they put on. I'm allergic to it. But how you don't even have, for one, you should be putting on protectant on all of your clients. Like, don't just wait for I'm allergic to it too. She's all about her now, so be about you, period. I was gonna say, once she got into that shop. Go ahead, Stink. Yeah, I was gonna say, once she got into that shop, and then she always had like little mood swings. Like, if her and her boyfriend got in an argument or whatever, she taking it out on your head, or she laid and she crying and doing this and doing that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Like, I ain't got time for that. Like, especially, like I said, I know God about to level me up, and he gonna be having me in different rooms that it took me a while to get into. I can't have her in my head like that, and she can't control her emotions, or she rude and all this other type of stuff. She's too unprofessional. Yeah, and I was about to say, I can't do all that. And then when I'm under the dryer, you gotta be quick to smoke a blunt and all that type of stuff. Granted, if that's how you run your business, like I said, I used to be right there with her, but I'm not on that anymore. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not on that. So I gotta cut it clean out. You know what I mean? I gotta cut it clean out. Like, it don't matter if I'm only get my hair done once a month or once every 3 months or whatever. Like, I gotta cut it. I need strictly professional people, because again, I'm trying to build my own brand, and I'm gonna be working with brands. So I can. There's some influences that, but I'm not trying to be on that type of time no more. But what was I saying, y'all? She shit, I forgot. But oh, I'm allergic to it too. Yeah, so I'm allergic to like the glue and stuff like that. So I had to bring like my own hair protectant or whatever to spray before they put the glue on, and that helps me not break out and stuff. But you should be putting that on all of your clients, because you don't ever know who. And I never used to be allergic to glue. That's the crazy part. But stuff like that can happen. Like, even though she's been doing my hair this whole entire time, like, stuff like that can happen. And it's crazy because it's actually crazy, because when she pressed out my hair for this style, she was like, Nabby, when the last time you had your hair pressed out? And I was like, it's probably been a year or so ago, when you pressed out my hair for a style. But I was like, but before I started coming to you, I was like, I had a whole lot more hair than this. I was like, I had a whole lot more hair than this. Because I only had two hairstylists, and they was like the old school Miss Mary, Miss Bernadette type of hairstylists. It wasn't these new girls. Like, them old school hairstylists, they have growing hands. They're there to make your hair grow. But when she first started doing my hair, I can show y'all a video. Like, I had a hair full of hair, a head full of hair, and then like now it's not as much hair as when we started. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I want somebody who also care about the hair underneath, like all these girls. And it's crazy because she's a cosmetologist. like it's not like she's unlicensed. She's a full-blown cosmetologist, and she used to care about come on, buddy. She used to care about growing your hair or whatever. She used to care, like she didn't really wash hair, because when I first started going to her, she was working out of her house or whatever. But when she was in the salon, when she first got in the salon, if I was getting a wig reinstalled, she'll go and wash my hair and all that type of stuff. And then one day I showed up and I was getting a wig reinstalled, and she was about to put it back on, and I was like, wait, you gotta wash my hair. And she was like, oh, and then put me under the dryer. And that's when I noticed she started getting lazy and started cutting corners. You shouldn't feel any anxiety and stress during your appointment. It should be peaceful. Right, it should be peaceful. And not only that, it's like, as soon as I walk in, you know how you can feel people energy or whatever, and it's like, you just never know what type of energy you're gonna get. You don't never know if you know what I mean? And then on top of that, I like to record my appointments. And then sometimes I would say for the most part, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable with her, because like it used to be a time where she didn't mind if I recorded my appointments and all this other type of stuff. And like I said, she's very wishy-washy. And it used to be a time where we would record my appointments. Y'all can look at my YouTube channel. We would record my appointments. We would have a good time and all that other type of stuff. But it's just her personality is so wishy-washy, and I don't like wishy-washy, because you never know what wash you gonna get. So nope. And it's like, sometimes I remember one time I came in and about to record my appointment, and she was like, oh no, I don't have time for that today. I want to be able to record my appointment. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to be a social media influencer and content creator. I'm trying to get paid for this. Like I'm trying to make sure the wig sponsorships and all that other type of stuff is flowing through. And like, yeah, I can put it on myself and all that type of stuff, but sometimes if I have somewhere to go or something to do, I want to get my hair done, and I want to get it recorded. And if you don't have time for this, it's definitely time for me to go somewhere else, because now I don't even feel comfortable recording my appointments, which is stopping my bag. Girl, leave little bipolar alone and on to the next. She wouldn't get another dime from me. You right, Brielle. No, you right. And I was about to say, everybody has been saying this, so I need to listen. I need to listen. Like, I can't. We work too hard for our money. My hair is super long and thick, so washing it is so annoying. Same for me, which is why I don't mind if the girlies include it in the price. Wash my hair. Why are y'all trusting y'all clients to wash? My wash may not be your wash. Like, some people think just using the soap they wash their body with, and water is washing their hair. Like, that was the whole salon experience. The full salon experience back in the day was getting your hair washed, pressed out, blow dried, or whatever, your treatments, your deep conditioning, and all that type of stuff. That was how they grew our hair. And these girls are not doing it anymore. And the main reason is because a lot of them are not licensed, but also a lot of the ones who are licensed, they are lazy. And like y'all said before, they doing or no, my homegirl, she was like, girl, all these hairstylists, they want full payment but doing half a job. And with the hairstylist, it don't be the nail techs, it don't be the lash techs, it don't be the makeup artist, it be the hairstylist, because they know females like to get their hair done. Like, if I had to choose one service that I would get for the rest of my life, I would say it would be my hair or whatever. Granted, I can do my own hair, but I've been going to the salon and getting my hair done every 2 weeks since I was 5 years old. So I feel as though that's what I would choose. But they know females like to get their hair done, so they take advantage of us. But just like Brielle said, that don't no, cause it's just like how I found her. I can find somebody else. Y'all, I'm supposed to be hold on, y'all. Excuse me. What I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to educate or giving away. Sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be sending this thing over real quick. Original channel is live chat. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't never did this before. Hey, you guys. Y'all give me 1 second because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. But yeah, my homegirl, she was complaining about the same thing too, and she was just saying like, sometimes it's time for a change, but the only thing about it though, like I just and like I said before, it's not even for me to understand, but I feel like these hairstylists, they don't get humble, and it's not fair because it's like, of course I can leave or whatever, but somebody else can be scrolling Instagram and then she'll get 5 more clients. So she ain't gonna care about me, you know what I mean? And I just feel as though it shouldn't even work like that. And granted, that's not for me to understand. It ain't for me to control. But I feel like if God see how these people are treating their clients, like they should be reprimanded, like they should be humble. Because with me, like I treat my clients, I tell them, yes ma'am, no ma'am, or whatever. Like one of my clients, she booked for a soft glam, but the picture she showed me was like a full glam, and I was like, no ma'am. I was like, and I have pictures and stuff like that, for example. So I was just like, no ma'am. I was like, this picture here is gonna be $95 or $85. Sorry. I was like, this picture here is gonna be $85. I was like, you booked for the $65 one. So the $65 makeup style is gonna be 1 to 2 eyeshadows, where this one right here you're showing me is like a full bowl eyeshadow look. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do that for 65, but I can do it for 85. And it wasn't even about what I said, it was how I said it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm just like, you know, granted, my clientele is growing. It definitely is growing. But like, for people who've been in the game and stuff like that, who think that they can just talk to their clients any type of way, especially their loyal clients, and it's like, oh, thank you, you guys. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, it's like how, like, they should be humble, you know. But I know that's not for me, so it is what it is. But like Brielle said, I just won't give them another brown penny, and I'm gonna just keep it moving. I'm gonna try out Selena. The only thing about these new hairstylists is they want you to drop off the hair 1 and 2 days and 3 days before, and I don't really be having time for that. But what I'ma just ask if I can mail it. Maybe I can mail it to them or have it delivered to them or something. Girl, I was about to choke. Hey, Benitra. Yes, happy Sunday, girl. I just came back from being sick with the flu. It almost took me out and it almost took me down. But I'm here. Hold on, what's going on? Oh, Liberty, he's good, girl. He's just giving a compliment. That's all. Now, if he was being a creep or being, ignorant, that's another thing. But he's okay. We just getting back from church. That's good. See, I can't wait to start getting back into the church. I can't wait. But instead, I'm just sitting here rotting away. But it's okay. But yeah, I was sitting up here catching up with everybody, letting them know how the party went and everything, and just having a little catching up chit chat. That's all. Liberty be on it. Hey girl, getting rid of the rest of this it. What you got planned for today? Hey girl, getting rid of the rest of this sick. Yes, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't been on here in a few days just because I had the flu, which has been going around. Like, apparently everybody has been getting the flu. Everybody. Oh, and I didn't tell y'all how I had to lay somebody out on Facebook too, earlier this week, because I did a video of me doing my lip combo. I posted it on YouTube too, and some guy gonna write under there, and mind you, he's following me on my social media. Don't know who the hell this man is. Talking about some, that's too much makeup. Okay, and who are you? I was like, okay. And so I wrote, at first I was nice. I was like, well, luckily it's on my face and not yours. Then he gonna say something smart like, yeah, because you look like you ready for the casket. That shit ain't cute or something like that. That's when I went off. And not only did I go off, but I blasted him on my Facebook or whatever, and I blasted him on my Instagram, because for one, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna, and this is what be bothering me about black men, and there's probably some black men on here, and I know it's not all of y'all, but why are you tearing down your own people or whatever? If it's too much, if you feel as though it's too much makeup, for one, I'm not your woman, so It ain't nothing for you to worry about there. For 2 is on my face, which belongs to me. So that's number 3. You ready for me, Ma? Oh, thank you, Ma. Be nice, thank you. Okay. Got my pancakes. I got my pancakes. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder how his face look. Want to talk about somebody, and I'm glad you told him. Yeah, I was gonna say I blasted him on on Facebook and Instagram because I was like, you worried about what's on my face, but look at yours. And then for number 2, come on, Stacy. For number 2, I'm gonna read y'all what I wrote because it's like, how dare you? How dare you come on here talking about, and even if he felt like that, we are in our 30s. We are grown. We are not in high school. We are not in middle school. We are not children or whatever. If you don't, they always taught, if you don't have nothing to say, don't say it at all. It's a lot of things that I don't like on social media, and I just keep scrolling or whatever. Like, the fact that you a grown ass musty man tweedling your thumbs on your phone, screenshotted a photo of my face, upload it into a comment section, and still proceed to twiddle your thumbs like a female, sir, I don't have any respect for you. And it's always black men that's always talking about black women. Like, it's like, I don't know what type of beef they have with us, and it's not all of them, but this is the reason why it be gender wars or whatever. Because why would you why would you even say anything like that or whatever? And he's gonna say some, I'm only giving my opinion and all that, but nobody asked you for your opinion. That's the thing. Like, clearly this is my face. I know what I'm putting on my face, and clearly I'm a makeup artist. I post plenty of videos, plenty of photos of me not wearing makeup, but the day I wear makeup, oh, you're wearing too much makeup. Even if that's the case, who cares? This is my face, and this face belong to me. So I'm gonna read to y'all what I said. I'm just popping in. Glad you're feeling better, Glam. Thank you so much. Yes, I was gonna say you can still kind of hear it in my throat or whatever, but I definitely feel a whole lot better. So here's like, this is when he responded to my video, and he was like, too much makeup, and I was like, thank God it's on my face and not yours. And so that this was me being nice, and he was like, you got that right, look like a person after they have passed away, shit said. So that's when you woke up the beast. That's when you woke up the beast. So I was like, why are you so worried about what I have on my face? This is my face and it belongs to me. You don't pay my bills, nor are you my man. If you don't like it, keep it moving. And then I don't know what he responded after that. So then I put him on blast on my social media, and I was like, I always mind the business that pay me, and you should too. Any grown man who is not my man, or any grown person, period, who don't contribute to any of my bills, that incurred a problem with anything I do or post, need to keep it moving or unfollow. It's just that simple. Makeup is an artistry. My artistry, no different than someone painting on a canvas, except my canvas is on the face. This is an art that I invested into, and that makes me money. And what I do for a living, and anyone that has a problem with it can keep it moving. Please don't come over and think I'm going to sit quiet when you speaking on something that does not concern you. Let this be a lesson, because I'm not the one. So I just did a broadcast, because it's going to be people who think that's okay, and it's not. So I did a broadcast and pretty much put them on blast, because it's like, who is you? Hold on, y'all. Let me send this little message real quick. People always have something negative, never positive. Wow, that's so wrong on what he said. Yeah, I was gonna say is always something negative. Like I said, he could have easily kept scrolling, and then on top of that, I don't belong to you. And for two, this is my face. Like this face literally is attached to my body. So what I do to my body and what I do to my face or anything over here does not concern you. And furthermore, if you was so like you can be doing a whole lot better in life and you can be making so much money if you wasn't worried about me. Unless you want to pay a bill, like I always tell people, if you want to pay my bill or whatever, then you can have a little bit of something to say. But other than that, if you don't contribute to anything over here, then keep it quiet. And that's the same thing. That's the same way I feel about my hairstylist too. Don't sit up here and tell me what I should and shouldn't be spending my money on. This is my money. And if I'm paying you to do a service, I'm paying you to shut up and do a service. I'm not paying you to tell me what I can and cannot be getting. And that I don't understand that about grown people. Like, why is you sitting up here telling another grown person what to do with their money? Like, I've never understood that. I've never understood that. Like, how are you a grown person worried about what other grown people do with their money? Whether it makes sense to you or not. So I laid him out. I blasted him on my Instagram and I blasted him on my Facebook. And the reason why I did that is hold on y'all. My team lead suggested just purely Niv me. Hey, Brittany. Okay, y'all, my bad. Um, but yeah, I never understood why grown people or how grown people can have so much to say on what other people do in their lives. Like with me, I don't care that much. Like I'm trying to figure out what I got going on and do what I need to do for me or whatever, let alone somebody else. So it's like I never understood why people would have a say so on it. But it's okay because anytime somebody do have a say so, I'm just gonna check them or whatever and let them know because people will try you. Um, but yeah, like that's the type of time I'm on this year or whatever. Like I'm only saying it once and that's it. If you got something to say or whatever, then I'm gonna easily pass you a bill to pay and then you can have something to say. But other than that, your opinion does not matter. Your opinion does not matter. He was like, see, that's the problem with women now. Why are you in women business? Like, are you mad that somebody like denied are you mad that somebody denied you and all this other type of stuff? Like, start time. Hey, can I get the times in PST? I believe the times. Exactly. I don't like that when another grown person tell me what to do with my money that I work hard for. Yeah, exactly. Like, I worked hard for this money. You didn't work hard for this money. So it's like you shouldn't have anything to do or say with what I do with my money. Like, I don't care. I don't care if I want to go spend it on something that you feel as though is not worth it or whatever. It doesn't matter because this is what I worked hard to do. So it's like, why would you have something to say? And furthermore, why would you have something to say about what I have going on my face? If you feel as though it's too much makeup, cool, it's too much makeup for you, but guess what? It's not too much makeup for the next person or whatever. And then on top of that, I get paid to do this for a living. So, if any man can't understand that, you can kick rocks. And then for two, I'm not explaining that to any man. Like my last ex or whatever, like I'm not complaining about him or whatever, but he met me in the makeup store and then said I wore too much makeup. Make that make sense. Like, come on. Like, and what? Like that, it just don't make no sense. And that was another reason why I blasted it out for the world to see. And like, I don't need a man's approval to put what I want to put on my face. If you don't like it, leave. It's just that simple. And that goes for anything or anybody. So with me, I'm quick to go off about stuff like that because I don't bother people. Like, I leave people alone. Hey, Black Barbie girl. I don't bother people. Like, I don't care what people do or whatever. Like, I don't I don't I don't if it's not my place, I don't put myself into it. You know what I mean? Like, I tell people I mind the business that pay me or whatever, and that's just that on that. Like, and that's the reason why it really be having me fire hot because I leave people alone. I stay in my lane. I mind my business or whatever. So it's like, if you come over here speaking on me or got something to say about me, you will get cursed out. I'm sorry, you will get cursed out. So yeah, so that was another thing that I was dealing with when I was halfway on my deathbed. Cause I'm like, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let this man sit up here and talk on me or whatever, and then I'm not sitting up here advocating for myself. And then everybody was like, just next time, no problem there. You need to. Sorry, y'all. It's like I'm not at work, but I am at work. Like, I literally just clocked in. Um, Me too. I'm the same way. Yeah, we can't play about ourselves. Like, if don't nobody got my back, I have my back. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna let nobody speak on me any type of way. Let nobody I'm not gonna let nobody just say or do anything. Like, when it come to me, I can't play about me. So you will get cursed out or whatever. I'm sorry. If anything, it's the fastest way for you to get cursed out by me. Especially, like I said, I stay in my lane. I don't bother nobody and all that other type of stuff. Please don't come over here with all that. So yeah, that's what I was dealing with, y'all. But y'all, it was nice catching up with y'all. I think I was on here for what, like 2 hours. But it was so much fun hanging out with y'all. I have some plans now that I'm coming back or whatever. I'm still trying to get rid of the rest of the sickness. But it'll go away soon. I just gotta keep resting and everything. But yeah, you guys, I'll be posting a short sometime today, so keep a lookout on that. But in the meantime, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, you guys.